governance and democracy. Once we talk about governance concept, many times you hear people will tell you democracy is not the only way out, or it's not the best way for governance.
Yeah.
But democracy is not the best way for even people to choose. In fact, more often people will criticize the election process. What's your take? And first, what will lead us to a better understanding of democracy and governance?
Thank you. Yeah, well, this issue of democracy and governance is a long-standing conversation or argument. I remember probably the most popular prime minister ever in the UK, Winston Churchill, once said, democracy it's not the best of systems, like governance systems, but just that of all these systems we have tried, democracy is also better than all of them.
Okay.
All right. So that the point that has to be understood first and foremost is that we govern ourselves. Every society governs itself. If you go way back to the beginning of humankind, as long as people sit together, they'll have to manage their affairs.
Absolutely.
Because every day they have to get up, their feeding, their shelter, their clothing, their security. These are basic needs of society. And so, and human beings have been dealing with this issue. And as our population grows, certainly we would have to have more needs and more issues so that we would create laws, either written or not written, and we'll create a culture. Culture itself is a form of governance because it contains a lot of the unwritten ideas, institutions, processes, and so on. So essentially, society has always governed itself. The issue has been in what form of governance.
Okay.
So today we're talking about democracy, and for a long time we're talking about democracy. Before we had kingdoms and empires. We have kings, emperors who come from a particular family, and we know how all of those kingdoms also came about. It is a question of conquest, and domination and control